everyone, welcome back to my channel, Divas Empowered Network. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome to day 2 of the Self-Love Club Challenge. If you have not found day 1, I would link that video down below. Yet again, today I had a bit of an issue with going live here on YouTube. But as usual, I don't want you to miss out, so I have decided to upload the live which I did in my Facebook group. After you have finished, or maybe right now, before you start, please do consider subscribing to this channel, and also don't forget, turn the notification bell on so that you can get that ping when new content is added. Enjoy the video. See you real soon. Bye bye. Right, hello my Facebook ladies. Welcome to day 2. Hi June. Welcome to day 2 of the Self-Love Club Challenge. If you have been living underneath a rock, it is just a challenge that I have developed for us women to practice self-love. Hi Teresa Sharon. Teresa Sharon, can you please share out the video? It's a self-love challenge that I developed for us women to love ourselves and to learn to love ourselves more. Last night I went through what the challenge would be and what it's about, and the pathways to loving yourself. Now, if you have not seen that video, if you've been naughty and you haven't seen that video, just go down my timeline and the video will be there. So today is the first day, the first practical day of the challenge. And I said that everyone should get a notebook of some kind. This is my notebook that I'm going to be using for this challenge. So you need to get a notebook, some sort of journal of some kind to keep you grounded, and somewhere where you can write all your thoughts and all your journaling and stuff. So today we're going to talk about self-belief, and the affirmation for today. Every day you will be given, I would give you an affirmation. Could someone tell me if you can see me and hear me okay? And I did not introduce myself. If you don't know who I am, a lot of people don't know who I am. If you're just coming across my page for the first time, I am Nyasha Keys Douglas. I'm a businesswoman, a motivational coach, empowerment speaker, and I am the founder of Divas Empowered Network, a community where we aim to help women find and build their beauty confidence from inside out. Now we have gotten rid of all the admin stuff. Let's get into this. Hi, Andrea. So today, right, Tina cannot hear me. Could everybody else hear me? Tina can't hear me. Can everybody else hear me? If you can hear me, put a 1 in the comment. Put a 1 before I carry on and spill all my tea and coffee, and then you lot are not hearing me. Teresa Sharon, can you hear me? Oh, Tina can hear me. Right, that's good. So today we're going to talk about self-belief, and your affirmation. Thank you, ladies. Your affirmations for today is, I believe in me. And the famous Henry Ford said, whether you believe you can't or you can, you are right. And I love that quotation. I love it to the point where I have it written all over the place, because it doesn't matter what anybody tell you. Doesn't matter how much people may say to you, you are good at this, you are good at who you are, you're a good wife, you're a good mother, you're a good friend, you're a good businesswoman, you're a good coach. Whatever it is that you do, you look hot and sexy and everything else. If you don't believe in that, if you don't believe in you, if you don't believe in yourself, what everyone around you is saying would mean absolutely nothing. And when you believe, and I said last night, there's a very fine line between self-confidence and being egotistic. But there's absolutely nothing wrong in looking at yourself in the mirror or looking at something that you have done and saying, damn girl, you look good. There's absolutely nothing wrong with me looking at myself and saying, girl, a bald head looks good on you. Because if I don't do it for me, who will? And that's the question you have to ask yourself. So the dictionary says that confidence in oneself, self-belief is confidence in oneself and one's ability. That's what self-belief is. And when you believe that you can do something, when you believe that you can achieve something, you are there. You're halfway there into accomplishing that thing. Self-belief is also the confidence in your own judgment. Am I doing what is right? Is this step I am taking the right step to take? Now, if you don't believe in that, if you don't believe that you can succeed in that business, if you don't believe you can succeed in that marriage, if you don't believe that you can succeed when you're going for an interview for a job, let me tell you, it shows on you. You may go for an interview and think, oh, I'm nervous, I don't interview well, I don't this, I don't that. It's because you don't believe. If you can't say amen, say ouch. Where are my ladies? Where are you at? You lot know what I'm like. You have to believe before it even happens that you can do it. And then when you start believing in you, those around you would have absolutely no choice but to believe in you as well. So my question for you today is, what do you believe about you? What do you believe that you can achieve in the next 2 months, 2 years, 20 years? What do you believe you look like? Because sometimes you say you look in the mirror and you see a fat person. You're as thin as a rake, but you see it. That's because in your head you think you are fat. Or in your head you think, who am I? I can sit here and say, who am I to think that I can come on here and talk to women? Who am I to think? But you know what? Because I believe I could, who cares if I can't? Because I already believe that I have that ability. And a lot of the times, people succeed in life. People go forward in life, not because they're clever. You hear a lot of businessmen who are school dropouts or businesswomen, school dropout. Not everyone said they would become nothing. They started their business with £1. And then you have people who has all the education in the world, but they cannot achieve anything. You have people who are models and all of that, and they ain't all that. But then you have some stunning, absolutely stunning women who don't even have the courage to get up and go out there for that thing that they want. And that's because they have different self-belief. I firmly believe that it doesn't take education. Yes, you need that. And yes, we all need. So nobody don't come for me. You all know I'm an academic. I've done a lot of education. But what I'm saying is that a lot of it, even to get the education, when I was almost 40 and trying to do a bloody law degree, let me tell you, I could have easily not believed that I can do it and walk into university and see all these 20-something-year-olds, late teenagers, and say, guess what? I can't do this. I'm out of here. But because I believed I can do it, I knew it was going to be hard, but I did it. And that is what we are going to look at today, and that is what we are going to work on. So, we in our heads, when you were born, you had no self-belief. You didn't know. But a lot of the times, what we don't realize is what we believe ourselves to be is what have been planted into us, embedded into us from a child. You know, you may be a black woman and your hair is nappy, your hair is hard, your head is hard, you're stupid, you can't become anything. And those things are embedded into you. Because when you were born, you didn't know who you were. So growing up, even when you are grown, when you're at work, and people, you know, sometimes people chip away at you. And eventually, you start believing those negative things. So one thing you can do as a woman is be aware of your thoughts. Be aware of how you think about yourself. Be aware of how you think about your abilities or lack of abilities. When you see something as a weakness, I remember growing up, everyone would say, you're so stubborn. You're so stubborn. And to everyone, that was a negative thing. To my parents, it was a negative thing. To my teachers, it was a negative thing. But guess what? If I wasn't flipping stubborn, I would not be sitting here talking to you. I would not sit here and say my stubbornness and my deed, I don't see as stubbornness. I turned what everyone else around me saw as a weakness into a strength. And right now, one of my strengths is the fact that I am stubborn. The fact that I got through medical illness when everybody was like, girl, if I was you, I'd still be lying in my bed, is because of my stubborn streak and my stubborn nature. And as women, we need to have to sometimes look at what the negative is. Listen, be mindful, listen to yourself. How do you talk to yourself? Sometimes you say, stupid woman. You may think it's a passing comment, but these things are embedded in you. So be careful of how you talk to yourself. Be your own cheerleader. Look at yourself in the mirror every day and say, damn girl, you are pretty. Girl, you look good. Girl, you achieved X, Y, and Z today. Because if you don't cheer for you, who do you expect to cheer for you? And the best cheer you can get is your own. Because the more you cheer yourself on is the more you believe in your own abilities. And then you think, okay, I've overcome this hurdle. I've crossed this. Let me try another. I've overcome a 10-inch one. Let me try a 12 and a 14. But if you don't know in your head that you can do those hurdles, you could have the whole world cheering for you. And nothing is going to happen. Create the perfect you in your head. Know what you want to be. Know what the desires of your heart is for you. I know what my desire of my heart is for me. And now we're going to get into today's task, because every day you have a task. And I would be really, really grateful if when you're finished with the task, some of this may be private. If you want to post it, you post it. If not, I am quite happy for you to just write done with a purple heart underneath this broadcast so that I know you are doing it. I wouldn't sit here and beg you to do it because I know I'm going to do mine, because at the end of this month, I know that I would come out on the other side a better person. If you don't want to be a better woman, that's your business. So the task for today is get your journal out and write in your journal. And the question is, what/who do you believe you are? I don't know if Sharon is still here. If you can scribe that for me. That's the task for today. And journaling you could do in different ways. I'll give you 3 ways. You can either decide that you're writing 1 page. So you can decide that I'm going to just do 1 page. You decide what style of journaling you're going to do. So you can decide I'm doing one side, I'm doing this side and that side. And however long it takes you to write it, you sit down. Thank you, Sharon. And the question for today is, what or who do you believe believe you are. So you are going to ask yourself the question, what or who do I believe that I am? So you can decide to write a page, and if it takes you 2 minutes to write that page, you sit for 2 minutes. If it takes you 2 hours, you sit for 2 hours. You can free write, just write your heart's content. And you can also time write. So then you can say, okay, I'm doing this for 10 minutes. I take 10 minutes and I sit down, and wherever I am in 10 minutes, I'm going to stop. So I'm going to leave it there for tonight, ladies. So the affirmation for today is, I believe in me. The task for today is to journal, and the journal prompt, the journal question for today is, what or who do you believe that you are? That's me. I'm done. I'm off my soapbox now. Thank you so much for joining me, ladies. And I am super excited about the next 23, 24 days that are left in this month, because I just want us to go on this journey. Tamsin, you're late to class. I just want us to go on this journey and to be able, my joy would be at the end of it, 1, 2, 10, 100, 1,000 of you went on a good self-love, self-discipline journey. Remain your fit, fierce, fabulous selves, and I would see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.